It's been a few years since the last mainline Assassin's Creed game. We of course had Mirage a few months ago, but in terms of actual mainline Assassin's Creed games, it hasn't been since Assassin's Creed Valhalla at the end of 2020 that we've had a proper, huge and expansive Assassin's Creed game. Mirage was very much like a spin-off, both in scope and in the length of the game compared to the other games, and it more harkened back to the original Assassin's Creed games rather than the RPG trilogy of Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey and Valhalla. We don't know much about Assassin's Creed Red, which is the next mainline entry into the Assassin's Creed series slated to release this year, and Ubisoft has only shown us that initial 30-second reveal trailer about a year ago, or 2 years ago even, which does hint at a lot of different things. Evidently, the character featured in the trailer has a hidden blade and a black assassin auto robe. It might be a little bit silly to point out little details like this, but the fact that Ubisoft is showing us outwardly that the protagonist has a hidden blade and are wearing assassin robes throughout the game is a good sign that Ubisoft is going to mix the old Assassin's Creed with the new RPG elements, which is something really exciting. Some might think it's a little weird to compare Assassin's Creed Red to Ghost of Tsushima. However, I've recently been seeing a lot of videos about how Ghost of Tsushima is the best Assassin's Creed game that is ironically not an Assassin's Creed game. And this got me thinking, although it's been a few years since I first played Ghost of Tsushima, but the stealth elements and the overall vibe of the game do give itself out to be like an Assassin's Creed game, and it truly is something that the Assassin's Creed series really needs. It's nothing too complex or something revolutionary, but Ghost of Tsushima is so polished and refined, and it's something that the other Assassin's Creed games currently are not living up to. And Japan is a location that the series itself has needed for a long time, and finally Ubisoft are, quote, letting us live a very powerful shinobi fantasy. And this is something that has been asked for many years by the fans of Assassin's Creed. And although I think it is a little bit late, because this has been demanded for many years, even back when AC2 and AC Brotherhood were releasing, Ubisoft could have capitalized on it at that moment. But they are still going to that time period, and I am still quite excited to see what Ubisoft can muster up in the Japan period. And working with ancient Japanese figures is going to be really interesting to see, and I hope Ubisoft can do the time period justice. I don't think we honestly have too many big budget games like Ghost of Tsushima that are set in the Japan period and have the level of quality of Ghost of Tsushima, and I really hope Assassin's Creed Red can bring something to the table and cement another game that can really delve into ancient Japan like Ghost of Tsushima did. This game is supposedly created by Ubisoft Quebec, which are responsible for Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I thought it was alright, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Although I have played before, I am going to replay the game, and so I won't say my thoughts now and keep it for a review later on. However, this game has been in development for some time, even if we assume that they've only been working on the game since Assassin's Creed Valhalla first released, which is about in November of 2020. It's been over 3 years of development time for Ubisoft Quebec, and I really hope that they've been using that time wisely and have mustered up something truly amazing. However, there has been some leaks for Assassin's Creed Red, nothing too major or something too revealing for the game. There has been little leaks that have come out and shown us a little bit more details about this game that hasn't got any details by Ubisoft officially yet. We're supposedly going to be choosing between two playable characters, a samurai and a shinobi, and we're not quite sure whether it's going to work like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you choose between a female or male protagonist and then you have to stick as them for the entirety of the game, or if it's going to work like Syndicate's dual protagonist system, where you'll be switching between Evie Fry and Jacob Fry, where here you'll be choosing between a samurai or shinobi as you play through the game. The earlier reveal trailer has the female samurai, but the unseen shinobi is supposedly an African refugee who has learned the ways of the Creed. According to this same leak, it will hone in on stealth gameplay while also encouraging open world exploration and the RPG gameplay like the other titles in the RPG trilogy of Assassin's Creed games. This is a good sign, and I really hope that Ubisoft does hone in back into the stealth elements of Assassin's Creed and what it was originally known for. Although games like Assassin's Creed Origins, for example, do hone into the stealth elements of the franchise while mixing it up with the RPG elements that the series is now synonymous with, I still feel that Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Valhalla steered too much off the path of Assassin's Creed and what it was originally known for, and they're more completely like RPG games without any stealth elements actually properly being everything in there. Although you had a hidden blade, for example, in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there was no opportunities to actually use it properly, and no missions actually required you to assassinate someone in a stealthy fashion because you were more a Viking rather than an assassin. And I think this is even worse by the fact that Assassin's Creed Valhalla gave you the illusion that you were going to be an assassin, as about 3 hours into the game you get your hidden blade and assassin robes, and you're even taught to blend in, but none of this actually carries over into the actual gameplay, which was really disappointing. And I really loved the fact that Mirage honed back into those elements, and I really hope Ubisoft took some elements of Mirage and mixes it into here somehow to really mix the RPG elements and the stealth elements like Assassin's Creed Origins did over 5 years ago now. I think Assassin's Creed Red has a lot of potential to beat Ghost of Tsushima as the better game, but Ghost of Tsushima excels in so much, including its amazing story, its combat that is so simple yet can be complex in the way it has to be mastered, and I really enjoyed the stealth elements of Ghost of Tsushima as well, and the absolute beauty of the landscapes of Ghost of Tsushima are incredible, and I really don't know if Ubisoft can match that quality of presentation in Assassin's Creed Red, but I'm really hoping they can pull off something great here. Ghost of Tsushima is really an excellent game, and there's so much detail and quality packed into it all, and I really hope Ubisoft has mustered something truly great with Assassin's Creed Red, especially due to the fact that it has so much development time under its belt, and that Ubisoft is really trying to change their image in this new console generation, and I really hope they're able to do something amazing with Assassin's Creed Red. And although I'm unsure at the current moment if it will be able to beat Ghost of Tsushima, I have high hopes that it will be a great entry into the Assassin's Creed series, and that it will be a lot better than what we're currently getting with Assassin's Creed. That's it from me for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subbing to the channel and dropping a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.